In a small town nestled deep within the woods, there was a house that stood abandoned and decrepit. Locals whispered about its dark history, claiming it was haunted by a vengeful spirit that tormented anyone who dared to enter. One evening, a group of adventurous teenagers decided to test their courage and explore the infamous house. Armed with flashlights and trembling with anticipation, they entered the creaking front door, their hearts pounding in their chests. As they ventured deeper into the house, the air grew heavy with an eerie silence. Shadows danced ominously on the walls, and an icy chill permeated the air. The teenagers exchanged nervous glances but pressed on, determined to uncover the truth behind the supernatural rumors. Suddenly, they heard a faint whisper, almost too faint to discern. It seemed to come from nowhere and everywhere at once, echoing through the empty halls. Goosebumps prickled their skin as the voice grew louder, its words indistinguishable but filled with malevolence. Fear gripped their hearts, and they turned to flee, desperate to escape the clutches of the unseen presence. But as they reached the front door, it slammed shut with a resounding bang, trapping them inside. Panic consumed them as they realized the house had no intention of letting them go. The room grew suffocatingly dark, and the walls seemed to close in around them. The teenagers screamed in terror, their pleas for help drowned out by the haunting laughter that reverberated through the house. Time lost all meaning as they stumbled through endless corridors, trapped in a labyrinth of nightmares. Whispers followed them, taunting and tormenting their fractured minds. The supernatural force toyed with their sanity, driving them to the brink of madness. Days turned into weeks, and the teenagers grew weak and disoriented. They could no longer distinguish reality from the twisted illusions of the house. Their once vibrant spirits faded, consumed by the malevolent presence that held them captive. And then, one by one, they vanished without a trace, absorbed into the darkness of the house, leaving nothing but a chilling memory of their ill-fated encounter with the supernatural. The legend of the haunted house lives on, a cautionary tale for those who dare to seek the truth beyond the veil of the supernatural. It serves as a chilling reminder that some mysteries are best left unsolved, and the realm of the supernatural should be approached with caution, for once entangled, escape is a near impossible feat. In a remote village nestled deep in the mountains, there existed a hidden cult that operated in the shadows. Its members were devoted to a dark deity, performing rituals and sacrifices in the name of their enigmatic leader. The cult's presence was unknown to the outside world, but whispers of their malevolent activities circulated among the locals. Fear and curiosity intertwined, compelling a young journalist named Alex to investigate and expose the cult's dark secrets. Disguised as a villager, Alex infiltrated the cult, gaining the trust of its members through careful manipulation. Nights were filled with ominous ceremonies, their chants echoing through the eerie halls of the cult's hidden sanctuary. As Alex delved deeper into the cult's practices, a sense of unease settled in their heart. They witnessed unspeakable acts, human sacrifices performed with cold precision, and rituals that invoked unimaginable horrors. But the more Alex uncovered, the more they realized the cult's grip extended beyond the confines of its hidden sanctuary. Influential figures in the village were entwined with the cult's web, ensuring its survival and protection from prying eyes. Paranoia consumed Alex as they realized they were being watched, their every move scrutinized by the cult's members. Whispers of their true identity circulated among the cultists, threatening to expose Alex's subterfuge. One fateful night, as Alex attempted to gather evidence to expose the cult, they were discovered. The cult's members surrounded Alex, their eyes filled with a fanatical devotion to their dark deity. In that moment, Alex knew escape was impossible. Bound and helpless, Alex was brought before the cult's leader, a figure shrouded in darkness. The leader's voice dripped with malevolence as they pronounced judgment upon the infiltrator. A fate worse than death awaited Alex, a sacrifice to appease their deity and ensure the cult's continued prosperity. In the depths of the cult's sanctuary, the ritual began. Alex's screams pierced the air as the cultists chanted, their voices merging with the echoes of despair. The veil between the physical and the supernatural grew thin as the deity's presence descended upon the sacrificial chamber. But just as the ritual neared its climax, chaos erupted. A group of villagers, aware of the cult's atrocities, stormed the sanctuary, armed with determination and righteous fury. The cultists, caught off guard, fought desperately to protect their dark secrets. In the ensuing chaos, Alex managed to break free from their restraints. They fought alongside the villagers, their shared goal to dismantle the cult and put an end to its reign of terror. The battle raged on, the clash between light and darkness unfolding before the cult's sacred altar. In the end, the cult's sanctuary fell, its members scattered or apprehended. As the dawn broke over the village, the truth of the cult's existence came to light. The once hidden horrors were exposed, and the village began its journey toward healing and recovery. Alex, forever changed by their harrowing experience, dedicated themselves to exposing and eradicating similar cults, ensuring that the darkness they had witnessed would never take hold again. The tale of the secretive and sinister cult serves as a chilling reminder that evil can thrive even in the most hidden corners of society. It warns us to remain vigilant, to question blind devotion, and to stand united against the encroaching darkness. In a dusty old attic, hidden away in a forgotten mansion, there hung a painting that possessed a sinister secret. The portrait depicted a woman, her eyes filled with an otherworldly intensity that seemed to follow anyone who dared to gaze upon it. Legend had it that the painting was cursed, its subject a tormented soul trapped between the realms of the living and the dead. Those who dared to spend too long in its presence would succumb to a series of unexplained misfortunes, their lives unraveling in a web of darkness. One day, a curious art collector named Emma stumbled upon the haunted painting. Drawn to its mysterious allure, she decided to acquire it for her private collection, dismissing the tales of its curse as mere superstition. As the painting found its place on Emma's wall, a subtle change crept over her life. At first, it was nothing more than a string of minor inconveniences, a misplaced key, a broken cup. But soon, the incidents escalated, growing more sinister and unsettling. Sleepless nights plagued Emma as haunting whispers filled her dreams. Shadows danced in the corners of her vision, and an unshakable feeling of being watched consumed her every waking moment. The once vibrant colors of the painting seemed to bleed, as if the torment of the trapped soul seeped into the fabric of reality. Emma's health deteriorated rapidly, her once bright eyes growing dull and lifeless. Friends and loved ones became distant, their presence fading away as the curse tightened its grip on her existence. The lines between the painting and reality blurred, and Emma found herself slipping into a nightmare from which she couldn't escape. Desperate for salvation, Emma sought the help of a renowned paranormal investigator. Together, they delved into the painting's dark past, unearthing the tragic tale of its subject, a woman wronged, her soul forever tethered to the canvas, seeking revenge on those who dared to possess her likeness. In a final act of bravery, Emma confronted the haunted painting, determined to break the curse and release the tormented spirit within. With trembling hands, she reached out and tore the painting from the wall, exposing the raw canvas beneath. A piercing scream filled the room as the curse shattered, the trapped soul finally finding release. The mansion trembled, its dark energy dissipating into the ether. Emma collapsed to the floor, her body exhausted but free from the clutches of the haunted painting's curse. Today, the painting hangs in a museum, a chilling testament to the supernatural. Its cursed allure draws in curious onlookers, but few dare to linger too long, wary of the dark forces that once held it captive. The tale serves as a haunting reminder that some works of art can harbor a malevolence that transcends the boundaries of paint and canvas, and those who dare to possess them do so at their own peril.